What's up YouTube, it's your boy Carvinster Reg and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys what to look for before buying a all-wheel drive. So if you're thinking about buying an all-wheel drive, watch this video first because it's a lot of things that you may not know about the all-wheel drive that I'm about to tell you guys. So definitely stay tuned onto this video and let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first thing with the all-wheel drive models, if you like me and you like to mod your car, you can't buy just any exhaust for this car. Yes, you can't buy any exhaust for this car. So that means that good old Motordyne goes out the window. That good old Tome goes out the window unless they make an all-wheel drive version of their exhaust. Because the reason why you can't just buy any exhaust is because this car not only has one differential in the rear, it has another differential in the front and transfer case. So the Y pipe is different on this car. So your options are really slim when it comes to getting exhaust. Now, when I bought this car, I didn't know that. You know, I'm thinking like, okay, cool. You know, I'm gonna get the Motordyne exhaust. You know, I'm gonna go crazy. Found out I couldn't get it. Why? Because I got the all-wheel drive version. So I didn't check, but I don't know if they make an all-wheel drive version, but I don't think so. But if they do, that'll be nice because I definitely want to, you know, put that on the car. But if they don't, then it is what it is. I actually heard Z1 just dropped exhaust for the G37X, and yeah, for the G37X for the all-wheel drive version. So I'm gonna be looking into that, looking into videos and see how that sounds, because my options are really slim. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to make sure the companies make an all-wheel drive version of the exhaust before I actually buy it, because if I buy it and it don't fit, I'm gonna be mad. So yeah, so just make sure, y'all, if y'all looking for exhaust and you have the all-wheel drive version like I have, make sure it fits all-wheel drive vehicles before you buy it. And that's kind of another reason why I did the muffler delete and the vibrant. I could have been bought exhaust, but why I didn't buy exhaust? Because I have the all-wheel drive version. My options are very slim, and just taking my time thinking about what I want to go with. Z1 just dropped one, so I'm gonna see how that sounds, and I might go with that one. I'm not too sure. If you have an all-wheel drive version and you have exhaust, let me know what you have in the comments below. I'll definitely be looking at my comments like I always do. So yeah, the first thing is, you know, you can't just buy any exhaust. You got to make sure exhaust fits the all-wheel drive version. The second thing with the G37 is that it's going to be more maintenance. So as I mentioned before, the rear wheel drive just got the rear diff, but now with the 37 you got a front diff, and you also have a transfer case, which means more maintenance, more money, more parts to fill, everything. So just being mindful of that when you do buy the all-wheel drive version is that you're gonna have to spend more money on maintenance. You have to get the front diff fluids changed. It's actually time for me to do the front diff fluid and the transfer case. I think I am a little lagging on that, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna get it done as soon as possible. Y'all have to get those serviced, and like I said, it just makes a case for more parts to fill. And why every time I film, trucks want to come, man? So bruh, actually just backing out, so hopefully y'all can hear me well. I hope so. But anyways, you got more maintenance to do with the 37 front diff, so just keep in mind you got the front diff and you got the transfer case, so just keep in mind of that and make sure you service those so you won't have any problems going ahead. So the next thing is, before you buy any coilovers, if you're buying sway bars, if you're buying springs, like I'm in the process of buying springs, make sure it fit an all-wheel drive version. Yes, the rear-wheel drive versions will not fit on this car at all. So make sure you find the all-wheel version. Please, y'all, make sure it says it fits all-wheel drive vehicles. Now, because like I said, you don't want to buy something and then it comes to you, and then let's say your mechanic takes things apart and all this other stuff, and then it doesn't fit. Now you're getting charged with labor. Then you have to send that product back, and then you have to go back and then spend the labor again to put it back on. So meaning that you're just spending more money and wasting time. So to avoid that, just make sure, you know, it fits all-wheel drive versions of the G37, because like I said, you'll be mad. Now that's something that I didn't know too when I had bought this car. I didn't know. I thought, you know, G37, all the parts are gonna fit, it's gonna be good. No, you gotta make sure it fits all-wheel drive versions before anything. Just make sure y'all look it over and make sure that company makes all-wheel drive versions for the for this car, and then you'll be straight. And that's just how the way it is when you have an all-wheel drive version of a G37. You're not gonna be, you're not gonna have the luxury to get any parts you want, to be honest. So just being mindful of that as far as, like, you know, doing mods and stuff like that. If you want to do heavy mods, you know, you have to go out the way to make sure it fits all-wheel drive first. Now I don't want to just bash my all-wheel drive version, because it seems like that's what I've been doing in this video. It seems like I've been bashing it and saying all these bad things and this and that. You can't get this, you can't get that, you can't get this, and you can't get that. I don't want to make it seem like that, so I'm going to tell you the good things about the all-wheel drive version. Now, the good thing about an all-wheel drive version G is that it's quicker. It's real quicker. All 4 tires are spinning. You can get off that line quicker and everything. And another good thing about the all-wheel drive version G is that I feel like the handling is a little better with the all-wheel drive. I think that might be just be a little preference, but I do feel like handling is way better with the all-wheel drive version. And another good thing is that if you live in a state where it snows a lot, it also has a snow mode, so you won't be getting stuck in the snow like the rear-wheel drive versions, or you won't be spinning out too much and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and show you the snow mode. Excuse my car being dirty. Got all my camera equipment, water, sanitizer, license plate, mask, all that. But yeah, this is a snow mode right here, so all you got to do is just turn it on, and then yeah, and then you'll drive better in the snow. But yeah, that's a lot of good things that come with this all-wheel drive version. It's not bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, either or, you get the rear-wheel drive version or all-wheel drive version, you'll be straight. I just wanted to let you guys know that before you buy the all-wheel drive version. Like, if you do, just make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you look over parts and stuff like that. All right, y'all, I'm so sorry about that. I noticed that it was a glare within the camera, and I do apologize. It's just that it's been so cold out here in Cali. I think it's like 53 degrees. I know the people in New York probably like, bro, that ain't nothing, but it's been cold out here, and it froze the camera lens a little bit, so which caused it to have a little glare. So I do apologize about that, but I turn on the heater and try to, you know, warm up the lens or whatever, but I'm gonna try to finish this video quick. So that leads me to the last thing that I want to talk about is, if I had a chance to do it over again, would I buy the G37 or would I buy the G37X? Honestly, since I do YouTube now, you know, I like to mod my car and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, I would have got the G37, the rear wheel drive one, just because everything is available, like Motordyne and all that other stuff is available. If I wasn't doing YouTube, you know, I would have kept the X, because I do like how this car handles, and I do like how quick this car is off the line. But when it comes to modding and stuff like that, it can be a headache, because like I said, I have to make sure that parts fit for this car. I would have got the rear-wheel drive version if I knew I was doing YouTube. But if I was not doing YouTube, if I was off camera like I was before, so I ain't gonna lie, you know, I picked this car because I didn't plan on doing YouTube. You know, I like the all-wheel drive versions because of the, you know, the quickness off the line and the acceleration and stuff like that. So, you know, I would have, you know, still kept this car. But, you know, anyways, no matter what you get, to be honest, it's still a good buy if you get the all-wheel drive or the rear-wheel drive version. I just say do your research first. Oh, another thing with the all-wheel drive versions is, I don't know how I forgot this, probably because I don't do it. You can't do donuts and stuff. Well, I heard you could just take out like a little thing at the fuse and it could turn into rear-wheel drive, but you know, you really can't be doing donuts in this car if that's what you want to do. If you want to swing and stuff like that, burning out and stuff, you can't do that with the all-wheel drive versions like you could do in the rear-wheel drive version. So just take note of that. If that's what you want, you know, out of this car is the swing and stuff like that, go to takeovers and all that, just know you can't, you know, swing a all-wheel drive version. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope this video was informative as possible. If I did a good job, let me know in the comments below. Also like the video, because that definitely helps me out. If you guys did like this video, go ahead and like it right now. But yeah, like I said, man, it all depends on what you want and what you want to do. I'm just saying, like, if you are into modding your car, just, you know, if this is what you want, then get it. You know what I'm saying? You just have to go out the way to make sure parts fit for this car, you know what I'm saying? But no matter what you buy, it's still a good car. Wheel drive, all-wheel drive, still a good car, still a G37 at the end of the day. And I think this camera is starting to blur up again. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, go ahead and leave me a like right now. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and make sure you turn on those post notifications just so you know when I post. And yeah, man, we're gonna try to make some more videos with the G37, G35 in the future. And let me turn on that light for y'all, man, just so y'all can see that light, man. I love this. Like, probably the best mod I did was adding this light, man. Adding these headlights. Now I am gonna get the thing, get some type of wrap to where I can like cover it up or whatever, so you know it won't try to get all yellow inside and stuff like that. So I am going to get that eventually, pretty soon. I need to, especially before the summer, you know, where all that sun is going to be hitting it. But yeah, I do love those lights, man. I really do. Now this camera's starting to have a glare in it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, all that. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.